Top of the hour, let's get started in the killing of singer politician Sidhu Moosewala, because as per the latest report, 6 people have been taken into custody for questioning in connection with the killing of Sidhu Moosewala. 2 vehicles that have also been recovered. What was being seen in the CCTV footages on your screens right now, there were 2 cars that were said to be tailing the car in which Sidhu Moosewala and his friend were travelling. What is being said that there were fake registration numbers on those cars, and the people who were involved in the shooting, they left the cars behind and have now fled. Straight away going across to Gurpreet and Priyank, both joining us live from Mansa there in Punjab, where this incident has taken place. Gurpreet, coming across to you first, because we are looking at 6 people who have now been taken into custody for questioning. What more can you tell us?
Well, yes, of course, what we have learned from the police sources, they say not only 6, multiple people are being questioned by the police, because now things are getting clear. They say a hand of Lawrence Bishnoi gang, they are trying to find out that who are the people who are on parole, who are out of jail. They are trying to get all the data from all over Punjab, and the way they have already recovered Bolero and their Bolero vehicle which was used in this crime, and now the more leads are they are getting. What we have learned last night, a lot of raids had been conducted at the multiple places in Punjab to find out that who are the people behind this whole incident. But before that, we were present at the spot. I'll show that each and every aspect of this spot, how this incident had taken place. I'll request my Vijay to just pan your camera toward that camera from where we are able to get this CCTV camera footage. So just zoom in and show that camera. This was the camera which had recorded how Sidhu Moosewala's vehicle was being chased by some of the people, and we have seen these CCTV camera footage. We are already highlighting, showing that his vehicle had been chased by some of the people. I'll take my camera person along with me so that we will show each and every aspect of this whole incident. What we have learned, a huge number of villagers, they are present here. They say the vehicles which were chasing him at this turn, they were able to get the chance, and immediately after that they had opened a fire tires of Sidhu Moosewala's vehicle, and once that tire got punctured because of the bullet, after that the vehicles which were chasing him, they just came out in front of that. They stopped the car, and after stopping the car, they started opening the fire. So one of the eyewitness, we had already word with him. He says that he was able to identify it was vehicle of Sidhu Moosewala. It was vehicle of Sidhu Moosewala, and after that they had taken him to the hospital. So the main aspect that is very, very important to tell our viewers. I'll request my Vijay to pan and show this is the village. This is the busy road where this whole incident had taken place. That means even this busy road, the police did not get any type of the intelligence input, and if the police were not alert on this thing, and how these gangsters, they were following and chasing, and finally they were able to get that place here. So I'll request my Vijay to show these breaking of front windshield. We are already showing that visuals that how multiple fires had been opened, and after that we have seen after multiple opens. So here this is the spot where we are reporting at this point. This is the village Jawahar Ke, where we can see here at this point of where I am standing at this point of time. Here his vehicle was stopped. First the bullets had been fired from the backside, and after that immediately that some of the vehicles, one Bolero vehicle which has been recovered by the police official, they say that had come front side, and immediately after that they started opening fire. So we will also try to approach that eyewitness who is also present here. We will also talk to him to understand that what type of incident had taken place. So just one line. In one line, just I want to know what was कैसे हुआ था ये incident?
जब हम आए ना गड्डी खड़ी सी सिद्धू मूसेवाले दी, जो सिद्धू मूसेवाले की गड्डी सियाणी असी भी सिद्धू मूसेवाले की गड्डी दे पैर वजे पे ने, तो असीं उन्होंने देखा सिद्धू सीरीयस सीगा। जो सिद्धू को निकाला गया, 2 और लोगों को भी निकाला गया नाल, कल सिद्धू को निकालती।
हॉस्पिटल कैसे ले गए?
हॉस्पिटल एक गड्डी आ रही थी, वो मुंडा वो भी कलाकार है, ਇੱਥੋਂ ਬਰਨਾਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਗੱਡੀ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਦੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਕਿਹਦੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਰਵਾਨਾ ਸਿਆਸਤ ਕਰਦਾ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੋ ਹੋਰ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਕਾਰੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੁਲਾਜ਼ਮਾਂ ਲਵੇ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਕਾਰਪੀਓ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਵਾਨਾ ਕਰਤਾ।
So, well, we can see that he is the eyewitness who has come first here. He was able to identify Sidhu Moosewala. He has already explained to us that how this incident had taken place. Once again, I'll take my camera person along with me to show these very, very important and crucial leads in this case. We can see huge number of villagers. They are standing here. They are talking about this incident. The main question even the opposition parties they are raising, and today we have seen even the Congress party they are going to hold a protest. The main question is the busy road. We can see since morning that a lot of vehicles they are moving from this place. It's not any abandoned place. It's not any way where this Sidhu Moosewala was targeted, because it seems that they had done a recce there. They have been after him. They were trying to get all the inputs, and the way we have seen the Congress party they are raising this question why the security had been withdrawn, and today we have seen that they are going to hold a protest in this matter because they feel the security had not been.
And you can see this is a busy street where Sidhu Moosewala's car was intercepted, and Priyank is right there in front of that vehicle. 30 bullets we are told that was pumped into him while he was attacked. Priyank, over to you.
Yeah, certainly. We are standing at the Mansa City Police Station, and this is the vehicle which Gurpreet was talking about, and how the incident happened has already been described by Gurpreet Chinna. But if you look at the spread of the bullet burst, it's quite clear that the intention was to kill Sidhu Moosewala, because the direction of the bullets spread. I have already counted around there 28 entry marks of the bullet which can easily be seen, and even those people who fired from the backside, they knew that Sidhu Moosewala was driving the vehicle. That's why the bullets were fired from this direction, hitting towards Sidhu Moosewala. There were several bullets, entry point which can be seen at this particular vehicle, which is certainly a matter of investigation, and the empty cartridges of these bullets are certainly something which the police will have to look into, because the suspicion is also being raised that whether AK-47 was used in this crime or not. What the DGP has already told it 2 times now, that there were 3 kind of empty cartridges which were found, which include 7.62 both .32 as well as 9 pistol empty cartridges were found. If you move to but before that, let me show you, these are the tires of this Thar vehicle, which were also deflated after the suspects opened fire to stop this vehicle. There were 3 vehicles which were used in the commission of crime. One was a grey color Scorpio, which was used by the suspects to flee away from the spot. We have already seen in the CCTV footage that how 2 vehicles, including the Corolla and the white color Bolero, were also used. Sidhu's cousin was also hit by these bullets which were fired from the other side. But the fact remains that why the Punjab police and Punjab government was so keen of announcing it publicly that they have withdrawn and decreased the security of a protectee who was given around 10 commandos, and soon after this particular incident happened, the suspects who were already trying to attack Sidhu Moosewala started planning this. And not it's a failure of the local intel of the police also, because a person who is a protectee, his house surveillance need to be done 24/7. 3 vehicles were stationed 24/7 right near to Sidhu Moosewala's house, waiting for him to come out. And the moment they got to know that Sidhu has taken this vehicle without any bulletproof protection, because Sidhu also owns a private bulletproof vehicle. When these things were not there, suspect opened fire, and that is certainly raising a doubt that whether there was some kind of local and inside involvement or not. The personal security staff of Sidhu Moosewala will also be called in by the SIT team, which is investigating the case. But
because there are many questions that are still being raised over the security that was given to Sidhu Moosewala, thereafter withdrawn by the Punjab government. Incidentally, his last song that was released was also called The Last Ride. But stay with us, Gurpreet and Priyank, as Gurpreet was also pointing out. The Youth Congress today was protesting in front of the Aam Aadmi Party office. in Moosewala's killing, where a day earlier the security of Sidhu Moosewala that was removed by the Aam Aadmi Party government in Punjab, and Sidhu Moosewala was shot dead. The responsibility of the Aam Aadmi Party and Bhagwant Mann is something that the Congress Party will be demanding in Chandigarh. At 11 a.m. Gurpreet, we are told this protest march will be carried out.
Well, yes, of course. We have seen yesterday multiple reaction has started pouring in after this incident. We have seen the former Deputy Chief Minister Sukhjinder Nawa. He has already pointed out when he was the Home Minister, he had also chopped off the security of the many people in Punjab, but he did not publicize, he did not inform the people of Punjab that how many security personnel had been withdrawn and from whom it had been withdrawn. Now, the Punjab, especially opposition party, Congress Party, they are pointing out at Aam Aadmi Party. They are saying that they were trying to publicize, and a few days back we have seen that list had been given in the public domain saying that Sidhu Moosewala's security had been withdrawn. So no, that was one of the core issues today which is happening in Chandigarh also. We have seen in Sector 39, that is Circuit House, where all the ministers of Punjab government, they are staying, they are going there, they are holding protest against the state government, saying that it's a total responsibility of the state government. Had this security not withdrawn from Sidhu Moosewala, his life could have been saved. So all these points are being raised. We have seen even the Shromani Akali Dal, they are pointing accusatory finger at the Aam Aadmi Party government, saying that it's not right decision. One side they were trying to take this decision by saying that VVIP culture has been uprooted from Punjab, but Punjab is a border state. It has the different terms and different condition. It has the different circumstances also. The way this decision has been taken by Aam Aadmi Party, everybody has been condemning, and today let's see how the protest is going to unfold. But we have also seen whether it's Raja Vring and other Congress leaders, they have already reached here. They are going to meet the family members of Sidhu Moosewala, and it seems that it will be tough day for the Punjab police, because Sidhu Moosewala has a lot of fan following here. And once again, I'll request my Vijay to show that how these villagers, they have started gathering here since morning. They are talking about Sidhu Moosewala. Everybody is coming here. Everybody is concerned because Sidhu Moosewala was one of only son of their parents, and that was one of the main reasons. And he has fan following not only in Punjab but at national as international level. So these pictures are showing the whole story, how difficult it is for the government to give the answer. The question which we always times now has been putting across, that this is the busy road where this incident had taken place. Where is Eyes and Ears Department, that is called Intelligence Wing of Punjab Police? Why they are not able to understand when this man who has already given a lot of reports to the local police saying that he is under tremendous threat. What we have learned that in the preliminary investigation, what we have also learned that he was under threat from the gangster. A lot of times ransom had been demanded from him, but no action has been taken despite knowing all these facts. Why
by
his
the
security
Congress
had
and
been
the
withdrawn?
BJP against the Aam Aadmi Party government, where Sidhu Moosewala, very popular singer there, who had also joined the Congress Party last year ahead of the Punjab Assembly elections, and the Punjab DGP came out in a briefing saying that the killing is a result of inter-gang rivalry, adding that Lawrence Bishnoi Group and the Canada-based singer Goldie Brar are said to be involved in the killing. So multiple angles that are coming out. But Priyank, coming back to you on that, because questions also being raised on the security that was withdrawn. Did he also have private guards? Or when it comes to, as you mentioned, also him having a vehicle which was bulletproof, can there be any insider information also giving out on the very same day when he was traveling alone in the car with two of his aides?
Yes, sir. It was a well thought and well planned murder, I would say, because there has to be local involvement as well as some kind of insider involvement, because it's very difficult for a person who's sitting at a far distance to finally get to know that Sidhu Moosewala was the actual one who was driving. If Sridhar, just stay here. If you zoom in towards this particular vehicle where other colleagues are doing live, it's a black tinted glass. So it's difficult for someone who's standing at a distance of even 10 meters to identify that who's on the wheels. So that clearly gives a message that if the shooters were aware that it was Sidhu Moosewala who was on the wheel. But the big question which Times Now has been asking, that if at all the Punjab police had withdrawn security of Sidhu Moosewala, what was the thought process behind announcing it publicly so that the person who's already under threat, the shooters can get to know about it. So that's a very worrying trend which has been followed by the Punjab police, and that is the point because of which the opposition parties have been raising question and doubts about the methodology which is being opted by the Punjab police and the Chief Minister in the state of Punjab. Amitabh, if you remember, when the Patiala incident happened, when the violence happened, the CM was so keen on coming out on media and saying to Times Now that there are people who are so much greedy to get police protection and they are doing drama. So whether Sidhu Moosewala was also doing drama, whether the Punjab police and the government was taking everyone on the same note while they were giving security to their own MLAs and pulling out security from those individuals who were not even under threat from inside the country but gangsters from abroad, and these kind of terrorist activities
raised on the police itself. Was it an intel failure, and the police there was quick to do a briefing on the same incident, saying that this is a result of inter-gang rivalry? Stay on with us, Gurpreet, and as we play out what the DGP had to say.